Thank you for joining me today. So today's video is number 11 in our 25 days of Christmas. And I want to start off real quick. Down below in the more section, you can see a couple of my crafty friends will also be joining me on this journey. I have Beatriz and Miss Jeanie, which is Scrapping Mima. All their links are down below. We're going to be using the sketch today from Operation Right Home, and you can pause here, cut your papers, and then come join me at the craft table, okay? So here we go. So I'm still using this Kaiser Craft paper collection. It was definitely one of my favorites for this season. I found myself being drawn to it. Like I said, I like the different stuff, like the pinks and the minty blues. I do like the traditional colors, but every once in a while, it's nice to just do something different. So for my mat, I'm using my black paper here. It's going to be 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And I'm just hitting it up with the ATG tape and art glitter glue. So that way, when I go to put this on my card base, I need to adjust it, I'll have enough time to be able to pull it up before the ATG tape is permanently down. And then I'm going to attach the pretty pattern paper, doing the same thing with the ATG tape and the art glitter glue. If you're not wanting to use both, then if I had to pick one or the other, I would say go with the glue. The glue will allow you time to get stuff adjusted, so that way it's nice and even. I love the ATG tape, and it's probably what I use the most of, but like I said, I have to use it with the glue so that way I know I've got plenty of time. Now, as you can see, for the most part, this sketch is really simple. And I had a strip of paper that I used from my, I want to say from the scraps that I cut down to do the stripe. And then instead of doing a heart, I decided that I wanted to do a snowflake. And I used this punch here from Martha Stewart. And I'm just going to ink it up and attach it straight to the project. Because the idea of trying to put foam behind this, yeah, that's not going to happen. No, thank you. It's definitely way too thin for that. And then for the focal image, I'm going to attach that to the center. And with this one, what I did was there was a stamp set that came with, or I guess Kaiser Crafts have made with this particular collection. And so I just stamped the 2 trees. And I want to say I did it in, if not embossing ink, like embossing powder, then I did it with the Delicata. But these looked really vibrant, so I'm thinking I heat embossed it. I'll be able to see better once I get it pulled up here if I show you a close-up. Okay, I'm just going to keep going. Okay. So on the sentiment, I'm grabbing the foam again. Because that's the thing, when it comes to the different elements, the way you can add interest is by giving height to different portions of it. So the snowflake, I put flat. This, I'm going to give it a little height so that way it stands up off the top. There's enough room in that upper right hand corner. If you have a small enough Merry Christmas, I could have just put a Merry Christmas there. Do you know what I mean? But I like the fact of the oval sentiment, and since the Kaiser Craft has some in the back of their 6.5 by 6.5 pad, I'm like, why not use it? So I decided on the center of my snowflake, I'm going to put some of the Nuvo drops. And then once I got it flat in here, I'm going to pull it up close, I think. Oh, that's right. I had one off on the other side, the one I did before off camera. So I wanted to add the snowflakes to that one as well. And then we're going to tap it again. And then one of them had just a little bit of a mistake. I'm just straightening it up with my points of my scissors. So that way it is nicely finished. So there's the close-up. And the Nouveau drops on this one I'm using are the glitter ones. And I had pre-stamped before doing the video, which is what I would suggest. So you can always pre-stamp your insides, then put your outsides, together. Now see, on this second one that I did, I used one of the fancy borders. So it has a little bit of the arch in it, which is really pretty, and it works just as well as the straight line. So I had tons of fun with this one. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and share button. And like I said before, the ladies who are joining me on this journey, all their links are down below. I don't know the exact date of all their videos, but I know this month, they're going to have 12 that are going to be put up. And it's in collaboration with me on this Christmas journey. So thank you guys again, and I hope you have a great day.